seconds, and then we'll get started. I just need light weights today. We're gonna be on our knees a little bit, so if you want to have anything to support your knees, I have a towel that I'm gonna use today, but a mat, carpet might be fine. All right, let's do it. Let's get started. So come to a nice wide stance. Bring your feet out wider than your shoulders. Turn your toes out. With your hands on your hips, bend your knees. Keep your chest nice and lifted. Push your knees open. Hey, Victor. Draw your shoulders down your back. Hug your ribs in. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Left hand comes to your inner thigh. Push back onto your left thigh, opening up your heart. And then come the other side. Left hand up. Right hand down. Opening up through the chest. Draw your shoulders down. We're gonna do that just one more time. We'll stay slow. So left hand down, right hand up. Maybe you can come a little lower. Push down into both feet, opening up through your chest. Then other side. Keeping your shoulders stacked over your hips. Tendency here is to lean forward, shoulders back. Then come down, arms go forward. You go down, up, down, up. All right. Finding circle position with your arms. Think of drawing your elbows back, shoulder blades down your back. As we warm up, down, up. All right, any shoulder stuff, you can always take your arms a little bit lower, or you can take your arms a little higher. Whatever feels challenging for you today. All right, nice warm fall day here in Denver. I'm feeling warm already, but we'll keep warming up our muscles for this 30-minute workout. We're gonna hold it down. Here we go. Hold. Nice and low. You're gonna pull your right arm back, lift your right heel up. Take it back for 2, forward for 2. Left side. Pull. Press. Pull. And press. We'll go a little bit faster. Here we go. You take it, pull, push, heel lift, push. Stay low. 3 more. Both sides. It's 2. All right, hold your right arm back, heel up. Hold your left arm back, heel up. Come a little lower. We're gonna turn to the right, find a lunge. 3, 2, and 1. Turn. Find your lunge, legs parallel now, back leg straight, front knee right over your ankle, hinge at the waist, reach your arms long. Like you're wearing a cape, you're gonna turn your palms to the floor, shoulders down your back, abs tight. Imagining a plank, we're gonna go there in not too long, but first you're gonna bend your back knee down, hands forward, back knee lifts, hands press. It's forward. You can flip your palms if you want. That kind of comes naturally to me. You don't have to. Forward. And push. Front leg stays stable. Just your back leg bending and straightening. All right, last one down. Now hold the forward. Back leg straight, arms straight, triceps engaged. Visualize your strong core for a straight arm, straight leg plank. We'll go there in 3, in 2, and 1. Bring your hands down, step, hop your right foot back. Find your nice straight arm, straight leg plank. Hands right under your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Push down a lot into your thumb and forefinger. Keep your ankles right up over the balls of your feet. Or if you need more support, you can tap your knees down, curl your feet in towards your seat, activating your hamstrings while you keep your abs solid. All right, we're gonna take little bends of our elbows. So bend your elbows, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Like a mini push-up. A little down, up, down, up. Try to make this a tricep push-up. Elbows back towards your hips. Eyes of your elbows forward. Stretch just for 6, 5, 4, we hold. 2. All right, hold that little bend of your elbows. Get your legs straight, hug your abs in, hold here. here. Down dog coming up. 10 seconds, you can do it. Lock in through your core. Shoulders away from your ears. And then find your down dog stretch. Lift your hips. Ooh, hug your belly in. Even as you stretch here, push your heart back. And then lift your left leg high. Find a three-legged dog. If you want to drop your heel towards your glute, open your hip for a little hip stretch. Go for it. And then we'll switch legs. Left leg down, right leg up. You'll be opening up through your hips. And then you're gonna gaze forward at your hands. Step your right leg through. Come back to the upright. This time, toes face forward. We're gonna lunge side to side. Here we go. Side, side. Do a little bicep, tricep curl here. We can reach the opposite arm forward. Whatever feels right for you. You can keep your hands on your hips. Getting our arm work throughout this 30-minute workout. All right. You got it. You guys made time for this workout. You logged on at noon. Let's get the most out of each minute. Feeling our heart rate warming up. I'm gonna find those reaches. Try to take up some space here. Wherever you are working, in your basement, in a bedroom, on your porch, try to take up a little more of your space. And then we're gonna hold it to the left in 4, 3, 2. All right, come over to the left and hold. You're gonna pivot, find your lunge. Back leg nice and straight. Front knee right over your ankle. Hinge at the waist. Reach your arms back. Finding that nice long line. Shoulders down your back. We're gonna find that back knee bend, arms float forward. Here we go. Take it down and forward. Lift. Heart lifts. Heart drops. It's good. And reach. Keep going. Just a few more. I'm gonna check in with you guys. Keep that back knee going. All right. Hi, guys. All right. And reach. Finding some control here. It's hard to do this too fast. We got lunges throughout our workout today. This is our first one. Let your thighs and glutes, hamstrings feel the work. 2 more. And reach. Last one. Then hold your crescent lunge, incline spine, triceps strong, arms lift. Shoulders down your back. Visualize a forearm plank. We're going there. In 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, left foot back, and then drop down to your forearms. Elbows right under your shoulders. Hug your belly up and in. Feel the support of your core. You can always be on your knees, just like our last one. All right. Finding all that support of your core. So we're going to add on. Adding on is always an option. You don't have to take it. If you want to, you're going to bend your right knee down and lift. Stay right. Take it down for 2 and stretch. Nice and slow. Bend your right knee. Stretch your legs straight. 3 more. Bend your right knee. Stretch your legs straight. 2 more. It's down. Maybe tap the floor and lift. All right. Last one down. Now hold your legs straight. Float your toes up off the floor as an option. Hold it here. Just for 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. 1 more breath in. Set your right foot down. You got it. Keep your strong core. Same thing on the left. Bend your left knee down and straighten. Lower down. Don't drop your hip. Straighten. Lower down. You should feel a lot of intensity as that knee gets towards the floor. Don't let your hip drop down. And lift. 2 more, you can do it. Last one down. We got that big hold if you want to take it. Lift your foot up. Leg nice and long. 1 more breath up in. All right, just hold your plank here, 20 seconds. You can do it. Close your eyes. Go inside, hug your belly up and in. Ribs knit down, hip points squeeze towards each other. We're gonna rise up for a down dog. You'll rise onto your hands. In 3, in 2. You got it. Up to your hands, find that stretch. Walk your feet in. Finding a nice paddle out through your knees. All right. Then you're gonna walk your hands in towards your feet. Maybe grab a sip of water and then grab your weights. We're gonna come to some standing arm and leg work. So if you're using weights, bring them in your hands. Bring your feet right under your hips. We're gonna bend down and up. I was a little tired there. That's why I was like, what are we gonna do? We are getting into our thigh and arm work. And then we'll have some glute work thrown in. With our half an hour workout, we really gotta multitask. Get it all done. All right, you're gonna add a curl, extend, curl, extend. All right. Elbows stay right at your sides. Maybe a little bit forward or back, whatever feels right for you. Helps you keep your chest lifted on the down. Helps you engage your triceps on the up. All right, feeling a lot of foot foundation. We're gonna get into our glutes a little bit more by adding a tiny little lift of our leg. We'll start on the right. It's lift, drop, lift. It's going side to side, but it's tiny. All right, I want you to think, just barely sliding your leg back. Squeeze your glute. You don't want to take your leg back so far that you arch your back. Just more of a squeeze. Keep your foot flexed. We're staying in parallel here. So trying to work the center of your seat. We're gonna hold right leg up. Just a moment. If you weren't taking these leg lifts, you can join us. You can always grab a wall or another waist-high surface if you need some support. All right, bring your right leg up and hold. Find your balance. Push down through your left foot, bend your knee a little more. Now bring your hands to a prayer position. Drop your shoulders down. Point through your right toe. You're gonna tap your toes down, lift, down to the floor, up, down, lift. So that lift is going on the diagonal. Now you're gonna feel it more in the side of your seat. Tap down towards center, lift to the side, down, lift. Tap your big toe, and think of your pinky toe leading away. It's down. For a little more arm work, you can push your arms away. We're gonna hold the lift. 3, 2, last tap. Now hold the lift. As you lift your foot up 1 inch, I want you to lift your hands up an inch, up an inch. Lift, bend your left knee a little more. Try to keep your chest lifted. Feeling this a lot in this region, right side of seat, the low back. You don't wanna feel anything negative in your spine, but you wanna be working those low back muscles. Lift, 6, 4, little hold, here we go, just freeze and hold. Bend your knee a little more, push your arms away, lift your leg a little higher. My chair is blocking me, but can you lift higher than me? Back to our spots in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, up, down, up. All right. All right, turn your palms to the floor. Find a wide row. We're gonna go back to those little heel slides as an option. If you feel like it's better for you to keep both heels down, that might actually be harder, right? Sometimes taking the balance challenge, you don't work quite as hard. You decide what you need, but if you're taking those heel slides, let's go. Right, left, right. All right, if you're someone who skis, who's cross-country skied, it might be useful to think just about a ski on your foot, sliding it back just a little bit as you squeeze your glute. Down, down. We'll hold on the left, just a few more. Feeling your heart rate get up. This is pretty much our cardio moment of class. So let your heart pump, find your breath. Whew. All right, we're gonna hold the left leg up. Here we go, last one right. Come up and hold. Whew. Bring your hands to prayer. Shoulders down, point your toe. Find your balance. You can always find some support. You're gonna hold on to something. Bend your right knee more. You're gonna tap your right toe down, down, and lift. It's down, and lift. Down towards center, up to the side, down, and lift. Keep your right knee bent, find your balance. All right, a lot of core work here, so you try to keep your chest lifted. All right, a little less cardio, but still working almost every muscle in our body. You have the option to take your hands out a little farther. We're gonna get our shoulders into this with that little pulse to finish. All right, last one down. Hold your right leg up, left leg up, right leg down. Bend your right knee a little more. Leg and arms lift. Up an inch, up an inch. You can always take the arms out of it. You can always drop your weights, especially if you're holding on to a surface, right? You might get deeper into your seat. Really feeling that side of your seat, right? Your glute med outside of the seat, super important for hip and knee health. We want those muscles strong to support us in our day-to-day movements. Keep that in mind as you lift. 12 more. Finding your balance. We're gonna come back to our parallel squat for a hold in 4, 2. First we hold this position, hold. Lift your leg a little higher than you did the other side. Bend your right knee more. Back to both feet down in 3, 2, and 1. Both feet down, hips distance apart. Bend your knees. Okay, option to lift your heels up. Bend your knees a little more. Fly your arms back behind you. We finish. Tricep taps, 40, take it, up an inch, lift, 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 lift. You guys got it. Getting into your triceps here, really isolating the muscle. Your hands can be facing each other or palms down, maybe a few of each, whatever you need. Hug your belly in. Breathe. Lift. You got it. 20 more. Could you bend your knees a little more? Drop your chest parallel to the floor. A little higher, a little higher. Maybe switching your hand position. You just have 8, 7, 6. No hold. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we are gonna come down to that mat I mentioned. I'm gonna use a towel on the floor. Little support for your knees. You have the option to keep using your weights. We're gonna do a little bit more arm work. So on your mat, you want the mat under your knees. Okay, you're gonna bring your toes to a child's pose position, right? So you've got your toes together, knees a little wider. And in that child's pose position, your weights are at your sides. All right, you're gonna come down and lean forward, bend your elbows. Come up, then reach your arms out, palms to the ground, wide V. Come up, keep going, down. Lift, down, and lift. It's down, and lift, and reach. All right, getting thighs and glutes here. Just turned out position. A little faster. Down, up, down, up, bend. All right, if I went faster and you went like, whoa, just slow down, right? Faster is not always the right choice. A lot of times, slower is gonna get you deeper, work your muscles a little harder. If you want more cardio, you can stay at this faster pace. Otherwise, slow it down. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Big breaths. Wherever you're at, we got about 30 seconds. Dig deep, reach your tailbone back, hover it over your heels, squeeze your glutes on the up. Down. Keep your core tight and supportive. I'm gonna go faster to finish. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 3, 2. All right, wherever you're at, we're gonna meet at upright. Last one. All right, come up and hold. All right, you're gonna bring your legs parallel. You're gonna step your left foot forward. I'm gonna move back just a little bit so you guys can see better. All right, left foot forward, right foot back. You're in an upright lunge. You're using weights. You can keep them, you can drop them. If you're using weights, bring both of them together. Bring your hands forward. You're gonna rotate left for 2, center for 2 is left and center. Rotating towards your leg and center. Rotate, center. As you rotate left, pull your left hip back, bump your right hip forward. It's rotate, center. Getting some ab work here, feeling your core working for you as you rotate, center. We're gonna hold to the left and pulse. Here we go, hold it left, go over an inch. Over. You got it. Just for 6. Last 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Drop your weights to your sides. Curl your back toes under. Hover your back knee up off the floor. You're gonna pulse your knees. Down, down, down. You got it. Not here for long. You can do it. Lunge is so hard, I know, always hard to work in a lunge. Try to keep your knees nice and bent, 90 degrees, chest lifted. All right, just 4, 3 and a hold, 2. All right, come down and hold. Hover your knee right over your mat, wherever you're working. We're gonna go back to our knees. In 3, in 2, and 1, come back. Bringing yourself back to that child's pose posture. Toes together, knees wide, weights come to your chest. You drop your seat down and lift. It's down and lift. Down. Option to set your weights aside. We are pretty much done with them. We're gonna use them for that ab work on the other side. So I'm gonna keep mine in my hands. But if you wanna set them down, grab them for that ab work in a moment. Go for it. It's down. And lift, keep going. It's down. And lift. All right, we're gonna meet on the down. Here we go, come down and hold. And then lift your chest up. Hovering your seat over your heels. Don't sit on your heels if you get tired, come up higher. Weights at your chest, just drop it down an inch, up an inch, lower, lift, lower, lift. Really feel this at the top of your thighs. This is pretty much it for your thigh work. All right, not pretty much. This is it for your thigh work, except for that lunge. That's why I said pretty much. You can do it. Feeling that work at the top of your thighs. Stick with it. 8 more. 7, 6. Let our legs get a little break. You have 5, 4. I almost skipped one. Won't do it. 3, 2. Come down and hold. Hover your seat. And then rise up. This time you're going to step your right foot forward. Finding that lunge. Knee back, knee down. Reach your weights forward. You can bring them together into your hands. Hips and shoulders square. Rotate right. Take it right. 2, center. 2, right. 2, center. 2. Big breaths. Almost done. We are going to finish with one last ab exercise in a seated posture, and then we stretch. So you've got a moment of lunges, more abs, and then you are on your way with the rest of your day. Stick with this. Right hip pulls back, left hip bumps forward, really wringing out your abs. All right, hold it over to the right, little pulses. Right an inch, right an inch. Pulse, pulse, pulse. All right, feeling your abs pull back. Trying to keep shoulders down. All right, 4, 3, 2, come to center. Find that final lunge. Back toes curl under. Back heel, knee hovers up. 40 pulses, you go down, down, down. You got this. Let it feel hard. Push down through your right heel. Go lower, lower, lower. All right, I can tell you guys are rocking this. Stick with it. I am sweaty. I hope you are sweaty too. Almost done. You got it. Down, down, go lower. You just have 12. 10. We'll find a seat in 4, 3, 2. Last one, come down. All right, set your weights to the side. Set your mat to the side. You are going to find legs in front of you. Hold on behind your hamstrings. Quick bout of abs here. We're gonna get right into it. Tuck your tailbone under. Finding flexion, tuck your tailbone under, draw your belly in. Back and up. Take it back an inch, up an inch. And lift. Maybe you reach your arms forward. Right away, adding that weight to your abs. And lift. Back and lift. All right, right on schedule. We got about a minute of work, then we stretch. Back and lift. And lift. You got it. 4, 3 and a change. Hold it down in 2. All right, hold the down. Just lock into this position. You guys have been here before. You all know this position of turning your hips under, flexing through your low back, pushing your belly down into that space. Then turn your palms to face the floor. You're gonna cross your arms. Cross, 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 cross. All right, you can go fast or slow. Maybe a little faster. Take it cross, cross. All right, the arms are adding weight to your abs. Each time your hands cross, press your belly down more. Try to keep everything else stable. You cross, cross. 6. Last 3, 2. All right, hold. Bring your arms wider. Turn your palms up to the sky. Drop your shoulders down. And then float your toes up off the floor. Tuck your tailbone under. You can stay right here. Or option to lift your legs up to a rooftop position. Maybe take them all the way straight. Hug your belly down and in. Feel this balance moment. We're gonna find our stretch. We'll roll to our back in 4. You got it. Legs straight for 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Rock side to side. And then find a happy baby. Push your feet up into your hands. Pull down on your feet with your hands. Finding any movement that feels good. And then find a figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Weave your hands through. Pushing your knee away. You got it. Keeping both feet flexed. One more breath in. And then switch sides. Cross the other ankle over top. Weave your hands through. Push away on your right knee. Give that good glute stretch. One more breath in. And then rock and roll. We're gonna come up to kneeling again. Finding yourself that kneeling posture. Just swing your arms side to side. And then take your right hand to your left hip. Take your left hand to your right hip. Find a little bit more rotation. Drop your shoulders down. Feeling a nice stretch through your shoulder. Left shoulder. And then again, swing. Letting your body move more freely now. Letting your abs relax. And then left hand to right hip. Right hand. More breath in. And then back to center, we'll stretch our quads. Grab a hold of one foot. Oops.
FM mode.
Oh, we lost our music. Just trying to turn it down. All right, there we go. Feeling your quads stretch. All right. One more breath in. Then the other foot. All right, I try to leave us plenty of time for stretching, but with these half-an-hour workouts, I want you guys to get a great workout too. If you've got time to stretch a little more throughout your day, your body will thank you. Stretching is always a great idea. But with that in mind, we're gonna wrap up. So find a low crouch, balancing on the balls of your feet, lifting your hips high, stretch your hamstrings, and then slowly rise up. We'll take one big breath all together. Bend your knees, lift up. And then exhale down. Give yourself a round of applause, making this time for yourself in the middle of the day. It was great to see you all.